What's up, y'all? I am here for episode 7 of Bluff City Law, and this is gonna be a short review because I'm going off the top of my head because I watched it yesterday and I really didn't make notes, but I do remember the episode. So we start off with Elijah and Sydney. They're in the hospital in a different city because they're in Memphis, Tennessee, but this is another part of Tennessee. And they're rushing through the hospital and they see this guy sitting down, and I believe his name was Jason. Come to find out, Jason wife died. They found her on the side of the road, slumped over on her steering wheel, and she died. And then we have a guy come up to Jason like, I'm so sorry for your loss, and he punches him. And so come to find out, the guy, he works in pharmaceuticals, pushing opioids so bad. Speaking of as soon as I said opioids, it made me think of Ambitious. Ambitious is coming back next Tuesday. I'm ready to do those reviews. I really liked Ambitious. I might have to go back and like rewatch my own reviews and get myself caught up to be prepared. And I guess they trying to tell us that who was it? Papa Evan? Papa Evan ain't dead. Cause they said who shot him. So it's just like how they trying to do with Ghost. Even though I don't watch Power, it's just like who shot them, and it's just like the way that man was laid out on the ground bleeding out, I'm pretty sure that man was dead. But they talking about who shot him. So of course, in this television, they gonna bring that man back. He probably just gonna be laid up in a coma for many episodes to almost the end, and this he wakes up. You know how they do. Anyway, so back to this show. Yeah, he runs a pharmaceutical company, or he's involved with them somehow. It's just like he's pushing opioids out into this city and getting people hooked on them, whatever. So of course there's bad blood between them. And so I said his name was Jason, right? I believe Jason is the DA of this city. So he's like, I have to step down. There's no way that I could prosecute him. And, so anyway, Elijah and Sydney's like, let us do it for you. So they get sworn in. They gotta stay somewhere. Because they say in this Memphis, Tennessee. But I'm just like, if they're already, you know what? Because they're not, prosecutors are practicing district attorneys. So they had to get sworn in as DAs to take over the case for him. And so they start gathering evidence, like how easy is it to get opioids, and how did she become hooked on it, just trying to build up a case against him. And Brianna, our girl who like just go around collecting evidence for them, she has she knows about because that wasn't disclosed to the end, but she knows a lot about drugs, being hooked on drugs, and how it goes. So she's trying to help them out with their case. So where Sydney is being very green, thinking, lawfully, Rihanna's like, no, this is how it's gonna go, and y'all gonna be made a fool. Which is, it happened a few times, but Sydney made the statement. She was like, don't you think you're kind of too close to this case? So at first I thought Rihanna was on drugs and she was like a recovering addict, and now she got her life back on track. But that ain't the case. And Rihanna had to get her together, like, no, with me,
I didn't understand that.
Okay, another sidebar. I have Bixby on my I don't know if you guys can see it on my Samsung TV, and if you can see that thing circling at the bottom, it's not supposed to work unless you press the voice command for it to come on, but instead it randomly just pops on and does this. There's no way to deactivate it or uninstall it. It's just on the television. So when I'm randomly watching TV shows or even just sitting here trying to do a review, it pops up like you said Bixby or something, and it's really not supposed to work unless you press the voice command to talk to it. It's creepy and it gets on my nerves. But I paid $1,000 for this TV. It ain't going nowhere. But it gets on my nerves. Like, it just makes me so mad, because it's just like, how do you just pop up like that and just randomly just come on? Like, girl, when nobody talking to you? I think I did this in a video before, and I'm sorry. Because it's just like, until I figure out how to get that off of there, it's going to drive me crazy. So yeah, so at first I think they tried to intimidate the guy to confess, or like scare him into paying, you know, like restitution, or well, not restitution, but just like settling. He wouldn't do that. So they found small time pharmacies that was dealing with him on the low. I was gonna say, don't make me cuss you out. You know, but trying to say they didn't have any interaction with him, but come to find out they do. Because Brianna went around like the city to different doctors telling them that she was in pain, and they would give her a prescription. Like some of them wouldn't, but a lot of, well, not a lot, like 2 or 3 of them would. I was gonna say, I need to flip that. And so come to find out, 2 of them they were part of an insurance scam. So they flipped on him and got him to flip on his suppliers, and you know, like, just brought the whole operation down. And actually, because it looked like they was gonna lose for a minute, because come to find out, I think it was 2 firefighters or 2 police officers, I can't remember, but they found her with excuse me, I think it was crack. It was either crack or heroin. You know, so she was shooting up. So she had what I want to say, she had moved on to bigger things, but it started with the opioid addiction that she had. And so, you know, that was basically like, that was the whole episode, just trying to bring down that guy with his opioid ring that he had going on, just getting it out there and bringing him down. So yeah, like I said, this was gonna be a short video because there really wasn't much to it. But I'm noticing that, because we on episode 7, they haven't lost the case yet. Even if it didn't turn out exactly how they wanted it, somehow they still end up beating the case. And I'm starting not to like that, because if I just already know y'all gonna win, it doesn't make it exciting to watch, because it's just like, in some way y'all come out on top, and the law doesn't always work like that. Like, come on out, like Law and Order. It's crazy, but I was thinking about doing that, like actually going back, watching from the beginning of Law and Order, and doing reviews, because I don't mind. I like watching older stuff. It's a few like these. What did I say? Law and Order, not Law and Order, Bluff City Law, All Rise, and Ambitions. These are the 3 up-to-date shows that I watch. Everything else, I'm watching old episodes of Family Guy, Law and Order that I can't stop talking about. I'm watching Golden Girls. I have Designing Women in my lineup, but I have not started it yet. But I used to watch that show as a kid, and I loved it. So it's just like, you can catch me. Ooh, also Family Matters is on Hulu. I'll be watching that too. It's just like, I don't mind watching older stuff, but it's just like, is anybody gonna watch the reviews? But I like sitting in front of the camera. I'm starting to, because, whew, baby, look, not my issues. Y'all don't care about my problems. Anyway, yeah, see you guys later. Peace. One more thing, I forgot. So Elijah was talking to a woman this episode, you know, and he had a talk with Della, and he said it made him feel guilty that you know, I guess he's ready to move on from his wife. But I think I did say this the last episode, but I was like far more drunk than I need to be trying to talk on camera. It's time to let her go, you know, so he can move on with his life. And with that, Emerson pops up into his office while they talking, like, Mom called, she'll be here Monday. Like, so what that mean? You finna rekindle with that mama? And I can't wait to see what she look like. I hope she black. But yeah, now this is it for real. Peace.